welcome back to episode 4 of the Aries generation for the Zodiac challenge. Ramona has gotten up in the middle of the night to get herself some cake. So everyone else has gone to bed. She has decided she wants to sneak a little piece of cake in the middle of the night. Now, last episode, we did damage her relationship with Cora quite a bit. A lot more than I intended to, honestly. They just kept fighting after I was initiating things. And I know that I was coming on a bit strong with Ramona in those arguments, but I wanted to make sure that she doesn't have a positive relationship with anyone in her family. And you know how the Sims can be. They tend to have more pleasant conversations and boost friendships pretty easily. And so I feel like I'm kind of having to work to get these friendships to drop down a bit. But I think other than having kind of an argumentative phase here as a child, we are just going to kind of see how things play out between her and Alex as they get older. We do have time to make them enemies, so I'm not too worried about that. But really and truly, I have to work kind of hard to get them to not be friendly with one another. So we'll see how things go today between the two of them. Cora is the first one up today. Yeah, maybe she can just clean up a bit before everyone else gets up today. And actually, looking at Ramona's friendships, right now, she is only friends with Ariel and Caesar. So I think we're on the right track. I don't think that I need to damage her relationships any more than I already have. So that is good to know. Oh, and I'm noticing that our fridge is broken, so maybe when Arjun gets up today, he can fix that for us. Cora's decided to go for a jog this morning, and she just reached fitness level 6. So it's a beautiful morning out, so I guess she just figured it was time to go for a little jog around the neighborhood. Okay, thank you for repairing that. That is wonderful. The kids also have school in an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them up for school. Oh, and Ramona has asked Arjun about lonely recess. Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. If that happens again, what should I do? Okay, so obviously Ramona is recognizing that she doesn't have a lot of friends, even at school, to play with. So I think that he would tell her to ask other kids if she can join in, just because he probably recognizes that it's Ramona putting up a few barriers here. Oh, and she has a hurt feeling sentiment about someone nearby, which I'm thinking is probably Alex? Yeah. She feels hurt by him. But both of them are off to school. Now she's feeling very sad because she's around him. Oh, that's just gonna be so tough. And I know I had talked about having Cora do some murals around town. I can have her restore some of these murals. And oh my gosh, this is Winston right here. I didn't even realize that he was like hanging out here in the city. Arjun has decided to try his hand at painting again. He's gotten really into painting lately. Oh, and Brooke is texting him. You never texted me back. Are you better than me now? No, I don't know when she texted him. But that reminds me, I want to see if either Mina or Brooke have had their babies. Okay, Brooke hasn't yet, and Mina hasn't yet. Okay, we'll check back in at the end of the episode because I feel like they're gonna have their babies soon. And Arjun just reached painting level 4. Okay, Cora is getting a pop-up for Ramona. What's up, Chuck? Ramona got sick and threw up in the hallway in front of a bunch of other students. She's with the nurse now. So do a thorough health check and make sure she doesn't get teased. Oh gosh, I feel like Cora would just be concerned about her health. Do a thorough health check, please. Poor Ramona. She's having a hard time at school. Even though she's really smart, she's definitely having a hard time connecting with other kids. And Tristan wants to come over, so that is fine. I don't think Arjun has work for 2 days, so yeah, he's not even working today. Come on by, Tristan. And Cora's just headed to work, so it's literally just Arjun and the cat today. This is good that Arjun gets a chance to hang out with his brother for a bit. Oh, and he just got a sentiment. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. He definitely loves that Tristan comes over quite a bit. Oh, and I just noticed that Alex's picture down here was red. He's uncomfortable from nauseous. Alexander's fighting a battle of the belly and losing epically. Both kids are sick. Ramona's throwing up at school. Alex is feeling nauseous. This is not good. And he's painting another painting. He's gotten really into this. And today's mail has been delivered. We owe $9,000 in our rent, which totally fine at this point. We can afford that. That is no biggie. It's so nice to reach a point in the game where you have enough money to cover cover all of your needs. But I also kind of like when I'm starting out fresh and we're slowly building onto our house. That's always fun as well. Also, Clement Frost is asking Cora, do you think I should eat this really weird plant? What plant? I'm gonna say no. What is Clement Frost doing? I'm also kind of thinking, while I'm here with Arjun, I haven't updated he and Cora like at all in their looks, and they're definitely past middle age at this point, I think. Like, I feel like Arjun looks quite youthful still, and he's pretty dang close to becoming an elder, so I think that we need to age him quite a bit. He has like no wrinkles. This is the man that doesn't age. I want to give him still a similar hairstyle, but I definitely want him to be gray at this point. I would love to add in a little bit of salt and pepper and not have it be so drastic, but I think we're just gonna have to go full gray. Let's look at skin details and see if we can just like add a few wrinkles here and there. I mean, I do think that the gray hair and just some like fine lines around his cheeks have aged him a bit. I can't give him any of the forehead or like around the eye wrinkles because it removes his skin details and it doesn't look like Arjun anymore. So we're just going to have to accept that he just looks really young for his age. We really haven't changed up Arjun's style at all his whole life, but I'm thinking he would just go for like a comfy like jeans and a sweater, and of course some dad tennis shoes as well. But the blazer maybe makes him feel a little fancier. I mean, he is a big deal in the comic world, so I don't know. I think it works. I just realized that his hair hadn't updated. I'm so used to seeing him with the brown hair that I didn't even notice at first, but we have the gray hair again. Okay, I'm still really trying to give him like dad vibes with all of his outfits. Some of them I didn't change all that much because I didn't feel like they needed to be updated, but he still kind of has his typical style, but just like older man, you know how like dad style kind of gets. So that's what we're going for with Arjun. Man, that gray hair drastically makes him look older. Oh, I'm dreading doing this to Cora as well. Okay, let's see. The look I want her to have is very like older art teacher vibes. I'm wondering if I have like a good braid or something that she could wear, but also just like this longer hair looks so good on her. I wonder if I have kind of like a gray version. There is this color gray, which is honestly really, really pretty on her. Okay, yeah, after going through every hair that I own, I still think this is maybe my favorite one. And I love that she's just like growing her hair out, letting it do whatever it's gonna do as she gets older. Now let's look at these skin details. Oh man, just adding some forehead wrinkles and these kind of smile line wrinkles really ages her. Again, I can't add a ton because of her other skin details, but of course, when she ages into an elder, she will have some more wrinkles. I know giving them both gray hair right now is probably a bit soon, but I don't have anything that just adds like a little touch of gray. And I feel like at this point in both of their lives, they probably would start to go a little gray. And Cora did dye her hair when she was younger, but I think now as an adult, she's probably just like, let the gray grow out. It's too much hassle to dye her hair, so we're sticking with the gray. Now, would she wear a crop top still at this stage? Probably not. I wonder if I just have something like really cozy for her to wear. I've always liked the cozy sweater look on her. I just don't know if I want to go with a cardigan still or just like a sweater like this. Oh, I do like this sweater on her. That's quite cute. Okay, we have a slightly older Cora. She's definitely middle-aged now. And so I tried to keep that in mind for all of her outfits. Again, we have the long kind of hippie-ish hair, which I love on her, but she is definitely looking older, which is what we want. Still keeping the Converses on some of the outfits because that's just like iconic Cora, but trying to embody kind of older artist, maybe like kind of hippier vibes for her. So let me know what you think about both Cora and Arjun looking a bit older now. It's a little hard to see, honestly. In my mind, they're still just like really young and youthful, but we're not that far off from them becoming elders, actually. Oh my gosh, and now definitely seeing Arjun like this, I'm like, dang, he looks so much older than Tristan. Which granted, Tristan is still a young adult, and just to prove my point, Arjun is 6 days away from becoming an elder. So he's quite a bit older than his half-brother, that's for sure. We can also add a few more upgrades around the house, so I might have Arjun do that since he has a couple of days off. I think that this could be a great use of our time and his skill. And Tristan's gonna head out, but that was nice of him to stop by. Yeah, I think Caesar is still scared of the fire because the kids are still scared of the fire and they all have this kind of purple moodlet down here. All the fires last episode, I don't blame blame them for being scared. Okay, Cora has come home with 3,515 simoleons. She's bankrolling. Alexander is done with school for the day. He is doing satisfactory work, but his teachers at Landgrab Elementary think he could easily improve with just a little bit of extra effort. Good to know. Ramona has returned home from school. She's one of the top students at Landgrab Elementary. Keep up the good work. And Alexander has returned home with a school project, as has Ramona. So, oh, and Arjun just scared the kids. Alexander now has this irrational danger from being screamed at. Why did Arjun do that to them? Well, let's get out our school projects. We can work on them here in the main room, and maybe Arjun can assist with the projects and just help them out a bit. Oh, Cora definitely needs a vacation. Well, maybe the next time she has work, we can take vacation, because at this point, she's earned it. Ugh, Arjun just upgraded that sink, and look at that. It is broken. Are you kidding me? You know what? At this point, let's just replace it. Like, we have the funds. I'm not bothered. And Cora keeps making cake. I don't know what that's about. We need to, like, actually serve a legit dinner. Oh, and Tristan is saying, remember when we talked about Amina Beale? We went on a very nice date. Well, that's good. I'm surprised he didn't talk about that while he was here. Oh, and because Arjun is helping Alexander with his project, he's just reached logic level 2. It looks like some kind of science kit that they're doing. Oh, they're doing a chemical reaction volcano. And Ramona's just out here unwinding from her school day by floating around in the pool. Well, she wants to come in here and join cooking with Cora. Interesting. Maybe this is kind of her bid to apologize, but not actually apologize. She's just like, I'm just gonna come in here and help and be a responsible kid. Oh, but cooking's already done, so she didn't even have to. And Alexander has also acquired the logic skill from working on this project. Wow, okay. Well, the two ladies are gonna sit here and have dinner, but Cora is already not liking Ramona. I mean, right now it says that they dislike one another, which is not great. Okay, we can be civil. We're just chit-chatting. And green gardening received the most votes for the community. That's wonderful. Okay, they seem to just be chatting and like things are fine. Oh my gosh, and Alexander just finished his project. That was so fast with Arjun's help. Holy moly. Let's put that in his inventory and get some dinner because both of them are pretty hungry. Because Ramona cannot be outdone by her brother, she's gonna like tease him about his grades because he finished his project before she did and she's not having it, so we're teasing him a bit. And Ramona likes mischief. Of course she does. I mean, her dad is a comic. They can't be surprised that she's kind of a jokester. It just comes off a little harsh sometimes. Okay, maybe now I can have Ramona start working on this, and maybe I can get Cora to help her with it. I feel like Cora would want to help Ramona with this and just kind of like have this as a bonding exercise. This is a castle diorama, so Cora would be really good at helping with like the more artistic side of things. Arjun, you're kind of in the way though. He came over to chat with Ramona, but he's legitimately just in the way. And Ramona's reached creativity level 6. Oh, and now Alexander is saying, last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed out on my own. If that happens again, what should I do? Okay, again, I'm just gonna say, ask other kids if you can join in. Both kids are having trouble making friends, it seems. Somehow we're gonna have to help the kiddos make friends. And that caused Arjun to reach parenting level 6 as well. I wonder if this is helping their relationship at all. Okay, they're back to being acquaintances. They're not disliking each other. So that's good. I don't think that Ramona would be the type to apologize to her parents. I think she would just be too headstrong for that. So she's just still standing her ground after being like literally grounded last episode. But instead, she's just going to work with them on stuff and show that she's a responsible kid. Talk about overcoming insecurities. Interesting. So they're really having a heart-to-heart while they work on this project, it seems. They still have the hurt sentiment between the two of them. But Ramona's reaching creativity level 7. These projects really boost the skill level for these kids, which is probably why the teachers send them home. Okay, we're back in the green. They're still just acquaintances, but working together on this is really working. Oh, and then something else just happened. I think maybe Cora like fussed at her about something. So they're both very touchy at the moment. They know how to get under each other's skin. But Ramona also just finished her project. That's awesome. We do need to do her homework before she goes to bed. Oh, and I'm hearing fireworks at the festival down here. Yep, they're launching off fireworks down here. I think maybe the Humor and Hijinks festival happened. Oh, look, she's getting an X about Alex. And they're still just arguing with one another. But that does boost their social level every time. Like, look at her just being so sassy. Oh, and I'm realizing too, she looks sick. I forgot that she threw up at school today. Oh yeah, she's really not feeling good. Uh-oh. Yeah, these two are still just fussing at one another, but Arjun is here like listening to all of it. And as soon as the parents leave the room, she is just really egging him on. She's reached mischief level 2 because of it. Oh, and he's just pointing out flaws, like immediately. Argue about who's better. That's so funny. They're definitely always gonna find something to argue about. They're literally just sitting here like did their homework together and cannot stop fussing at each other. Like, both of them are just going back and forth. Like, look at his little face. Like, he gets so frustrated with her. Oh, and Arjun sat down over here and is listening to this whole thing. So I can ground them for being mean or for arguing. I'm gonna ground them both for arguing because this is ridiculous. They just like feed off of each other. Once they get going, it just goes on and on. Oh, and Alex is laughing right now as she gets grounded. I'm gonna say no toys or games. And look, they're still arguing. Okay. Same goes for you, little Alex. You can't argue as well and be mean to your sister. I think having these kids so close in age, they just like get on each other's nerves. Okay, Ramona, that's enough arguing. Go to the bathroom and then go to bed because Alex is also getting in trouble. No toys or games. Ugh, everyone just needs to go to bed. These kids, I swear. Arjun just like couldn't take it anymore. He just had to ground them both. Hopefully that will just get them to quit arguing all the time, even when they're just like sitting at the table together. They literally feed off of one another. It goes on, and then they like, one of them insults the other one insults them back, and Arjun and Cora are just like, enough. Let's see if tomorrow is any better. Okay, Cora is the first one up this morning. I'm gonna fix some breakfast for everyone. Maybe the kids will be able to eat before they go into school. I'm at least gonna get Ramona up to take a bath really quick. Oh, and Alex immediately wants to go practice yoga. He is definitely becoming a little yogi like his grandmother. Oh, and both kids need to go to school, so no time to take a bath before school, Ramona. You'll just have to head on. And both of them got positive impact on their grades because of their school project, so that's wonderful. Oh, I don't think I had Arjun pay the bills, so we need to do that. And we can sell Arjun's paintings. I have Cora selling them just because, you know, she has the connections in the art world. I think it's time we start a new painting with her though. It's been a bit since she's done a painting. And of course, Caesar is distracting her, but come back and finish that painting, please. I know Caesar is awfully cute and can be mega distracting. I literally have to watch her all the time because she keeps canceling painting just to go hang out with Caesar. There's something about that cat that interferes with the painting animation. I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe he's just needing some attention. It's looking that way. Okay, we will give you some much needed love and attention, but then we do have to get some work done, little cat. And for some reason that made her very flirty. Not sure about that. She's even just painting a landscape, so she's also acting like she's about to throw up. I think no one in this family is feeling very good. And Arjun has decided to write a short comedy routine. Honestly, it's about time. He hasn't written a routine before. I loved this other mural that Cora restored, so I'm gonna have her come over here and restore this one as well. She could definitely paint her own. I would just have to buy the like mural supplies, but we could do that. Let's see. Oh, can I not place it out here? Interesting. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Ooh, I like that one a lot. So how do you get your Sims to put a mural somewhere? Like, I don't feel like this is something, like I could put it here on their balcony, but I don't feel like this is something she can just like pick up then. Yeah, I can't. So it seems like I just have to find one of those rectangles out in the wild and then I can paint on it, but otherwise I can't just like place one wherever I want, which is a little annoying. I wish that I could, but I could paint some out here behind the art museum, which could be quite cool. Just looking around, I don't see any others that are available. So, I mean, why don't we just visit the art center and Cora can paint some? Oh, she's also feeling sick, nauseous from a battle of the belly. Oh no, the whole family is getting sick. So, I mean, maybe she's not comfortable enough to do this, but I think it could be really cool for her to do a mural here at the art museum. I mean, this is where she and Arjun got married. This place holds a lot of significance for them. Let's do a nature mural. We've done city murals in the past, but I mean, we're like here in the city. So it could be quite cool to add some kind of like nature scenery to the side of the building. And I feel like that's like a thing that art centers would commission, you know? They would definitely commission someone to use their just bare cinder block walls to paint a pretty nature scene. Oh, Cora's really not feeling good. And the kids have returned home from school. Alexander's back home from school. No need to make room on the refrigerator door. His work is merely satisfactory. Oh, dang. And it appears as if Ramona is having problems with the alphabet. She can't seem to get past A. Well, Ramona's doing well in school. Alex will get there. You know, he just needs some time. He's a bit younger than Ramona, so he definitely has time. Okay, for some reason, she's feeling flirty again after using the bathrooms, so let's continue that mural. And Arjune's texting her. I just can't get enough of you, Cora. Did you know that already? Yeah, I think she had a pretty good idea. Y'all are soulmates after all. And Arjune is going to work in about an hour, so she's gonna have to head back home for the kids. Because Lord knows, if we left the kids alone and Arjune heads to work, no one is there to like separate them if they try and kill each other. Gosh, she keeps becoming very uncomfortable. She is on her period, so that's part of it. Maybe I'll just send her home. We'll come back. You know, we've done the prep work for our mural, so we'll come back and finish the job. Oh, and there's some kind of protest happening down here. I wonder what this is for. I just see like little piggy banks and scales. Who knows? Okay, and Arjune has headed to work, so we got here just in time. Ramona's out here swimming. I'm sure we're not surprised. She's just kind of blowing off some steam, avoiding her brother. And see, Ramona seems playful at the moment, but she's having a lot of emotions about how she's feeling about the family and about Alex. So there are definitely some unresolved issues going on that she just isn't talking about with the family. Okay, I need both kids to do their homework, though Ramona's gonna get some food first. Oh, she's exhausted. Once she eats and does her homework, I'm just gonna send her to bed. I mean, she's grounded anyway. We're not gonna play with any toys or do anything like fun necessarily. Oh, and everyone's coming over here. Ramona's crying. She's just so tense from being grounded and not having any fun. And Alexander just reached social level 8. Oh, and of course, she's already going in. Oh, my parents said I can come play. Is it okay with your parents if I come play? It is like 8 o'clock at night and Ramona really just needs to do her homework and go to bed. So I'm gonna say no, but everyone's coming over here into the living room to work on homework. Oh, and they're already arguing, so I feel like Cora is gonna get onto them both. Alexander's reached creativity level 6. We'll give Caesar some attention while the kids are busy with their homework because these kids are handling their homework themselves. And so long as they're not like yelling at each other or literally jumping down each other's throats, she's like, it's fine. I'm just gonna play with the cat and let y'all sit there silently working on your homework. Alexander finished his homework. He is really tired. He's just gonna use the bathroom and go to bed since it's almost 10. Everyone has just left Ramona. She just reached mental level 8, but I think everyone is just so tired. Cora went on to bed. There's a fire. Oh no, it's where Alexander is, isn't it? Oh shoot, 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 shoot. Extinguish Alexander. No, don't freak out about it. Just extinguish him. Okay, we might have to do away with this toilet. He just got a sentiment with Cora. You are my hero. I promise I won't forget that I owe my life to your heroic actions. Okay, I think it is settled. We just have to sell this toilet. I'm not doing that anymore. Arjune broke it with that composter. That is unbelievable. Now Alex really needs a bath. And Cora's just going on to bed. Wait, did Ramona finish her homework? I don't know if she did. The fire may have stopped her. We need to finish that homework, girl, before we go to bed. I know that sucks, but you're like top of your class right now, and I do not want your grades to drop. Oh my gosh. If something had happened to Alexander, I don't think that kids can die in this game, but if something had happened to him, I guess I would have technically failed the challenge because he's such an important part of Ramona's life. I don't know how that would have resolved itself. And Arjune is home. He is super tense as well. He also needs a vacation. Maybe this is a sign that I need to take everyone on a trip this next episode and just get away for a bit. Maybe we need a little family vacation. Oh, she's so tired. She's gonna pass out in 2 hours. Thankfully, her homework is done, so she can go on to bed as well. Arjune's actually in a great mood now. Although, oh, it just turned to anger because he has this moodlet it's personal from feeling hurt by someone nearby. Tim Buck Brooke says I can guess who that is. It's that personal rift between him and his daughter. He is coming up here to check on the kids tonight, although he feels angry every time he's around Ramona at this moment, but maybe he's just coming in to check on them and tuck them in. Make sure everything is good with the kids before he heads to bed. So on that note, I'm gonna end things there. Oh, but first, let's look at Mina and Brooke, see if they've had their baby. Okay. Brooke has had her baby named Terrence, and she's married. Brooke is married to someone named Raymond, but he already has a high school kid, so he must be a bit older. I genuinely don't know how all of these people are connected at this point. Like, the lines are not even connecting. They're just kind of all over the place. Wait, but then I see that Terrence is just his stepson. Who is the dad? Okay, the dad is Riley Tinker. Who is Riley Tinker? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Okay, so she had a baby with someone named Riley, but she married someone named Raymond. How long has she been married to Raymond? Brooke, what is going on? And then Mina just had twins, Imani and Adeline. She had twin daughters with her husband. Wow, Mina has 3 kids now. Oh my gosh. So our sisters' lives are changing quite a bit. That is so wild. Okay, so again, on that note, I'm gonna end things there. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to follow along for the rest of the Zodiac Challenge as we work our way through all 12 generations. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!